A 2015 health psychology publication showed that men are significantly more likely to ignore early symptoms of serious diseases. The psychology of big man no cry or you're supposed to tough up is unfortunately prevalent in Jamaican society, and with this comes the unintentional consequences of neglected health. That's why events like the Men's Health Fair taking place today at Turtle River Park in Ocho Rios, St. Anne are so important. I'm Gabrielle Thompson-Jackson, your host for this episode of Agenda Jamaica. Join us as we highlight community and their role in combating the reality of men's health on our island.
Mighty God, this morning we are grateful for all the sponsors, the donors, and the partners that came on board to make this event a success today. And we place you in the midst of it all. Mighty God, we pray that you will go before us today. We pray that all the screenings, all the day's proceedings, every activities that we have planned, we put them in your hands, mighty God, and we pray that you will cause everything to come forward to full fruition, mighty God. We pray that at the end of it all, it will be a successful event, and that the men that come here will leave feeling pleased that they were catered to and that we care about their well-being.
I take this opportunity to tell you welcome, and Nero also is in collaboration with us at Jamaica Cancer Society. So we thank you all for coming this morning, and we hope that at the end of the day, as Alicia prayed, that you will feel as if you were well taken care of. Welcome, everyone.
The Jamaica Cancer Society is celebrating 70 years this year, and we are continuing to be committed to the people of Jamaica, and by extension the people of St. Anne, and our men in particular, to fight and eradicate this dangerous cancer that is the number one cancer in Jamaica, the number one cause of cancer-related deaths in Jamaica, and the number one cause of men being taken away from their families at a very young age, most of them. And so today I'm very pleased to see the number of men who have turned out this morning. Some got here before I did this morning, and I'm very happy that this event is a success. I want to thank you all so much for your support and look forward to staging another successful event next year. Thank you all.
I just want to say thank you to everyone that's here, everyone who showed up, or men, even the women who brought the men here. We're very proud of you, very proud of the step that you're taking towards your health. So we know, and it has been said multiple times, prostate cancer is the number one killer of men in terms of cancer-related deaths. But we also know that there are other causes of death in our men, such as your non-communicable diseases, there are other non-communicable diseases, such as your hypertension and blood pressure. And we're here, we have brought health to your backyard here at Turtle River Park in Ocho Rios, and we're very proud of you to take the initiative. I see the numbers that are here, and I'm overwhelmed. I'm proud to see that the men are interested. I see the men at the gate waiting because they have taken their health in their hands, and I'm very proud. Nira is happy to be coordinating with the Jamaica Cancer Society, and we look forward to serving our community always. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Crystal Beansley. And there are some nuggets that's been dropped, and I want to see how attentive you have been, because we have prizes. You see all those trucks out there? Based on what the organizer said to me, we have about two truckload of gifts, and we're not going back home with any. We're going to be giving them away, so we'll be asking you questions throughout the day. Our sponsors are generous, our sponsors are kind, and they say, Mr. Pennant, we're not going back home with anything. So remember, there are lots of prizes and surprises. All you have to do is pay attention, listen keenly, and I'll be asking you questions, and you will definitely be able to win prizes. But most of all, we want you to go away with the major prize is knowing your numbers. Know where your health status is, know what to do, know who to call, know where to go. That's the aim today. That's the aim, and we want you to pay attention to your body, pay attention to your well-being for your family. Not just for your sake, but for your loved ones, all right? Because we want you to live a healthy lifestyle. We want you to live long so you can share with your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, and all, and then continue that trajectory of living healthy, living good, all right?
The participants, they're brought inside, they go through a registration process where their basic demographics are taken, then they're sent to the vitals tent. At the vitals tent, their blood pressures are done, blood sugar levels, their cholesterol levels, they're weighed and they're measured, the height is measured, and we calculate their body mass index or their BMI, and then they're sent over to the medical tent. At the medical tent, they'll see myself and other members of my team and from Northeast Regional Health Authority, where we'll do their digital rectal examination. Then they're sent to the lab to do their PSAs. And for those who want to do their HIV testing, that is available as well. And we have a dermatologist, ophthalmologist, dentist, and general doctors on board as well. So they'll see that, and that's how the day goes.
This year, we actually have on board ophthalmology, dermatologists. We have a lot more consultant doctors, so we're ready and able to do other consulting. However, because of most men really come for the prostate screening, which is excellent, we have been concentrating mostly on that. But we did have a lot of other consultants who joined us this year who were willing to give more.
There's a lot of nation building to be done, and every way we can help. And this is a good, and I'm very happy when Diana Flint from Great House and the cancer people here told me about it. I was very, very supportive, because we have too high an incidence of prostate cancer with the men. All the stigma we have to break through with, getting the testing, and that is what we hope. And I think we're getting some traction too. I think we're getting some traction.
My name is Esther Main. I'm all the way from Linstead.
You're all the way from Linstead?
Yes, and we've been coming the past 3 years.
You've been coming the past 3 years?
With my husband.
So you take your husband here all the way from Linstead.
Yes.
You deserve a prize for that, but you say it's 3 years. No, it's a bit longer than that. They've been in existence for 5 years now. But since you're not registered, I cannot give you another big basket. But you know what? I am going to give you a gift nonetheless. Because why? Why we're going to give you is because for 3 consecutive years, you have been taking your husband all the way from Linstead, that's St. Catherine. All right, congratulations.
I must say, before I had concerns, because we know in general it has been proven that men have very poor health-seeking behaviors. But since we started this health fair in 2022, I've seen a change in that, where men are more open to having their health checks done, including their digital rectal examination and PSA for prostate cancer screening. So I've seen a change, definitely seen a change where that is concerned.
I think at year 5 now, our shock level has absorbed. Why? Because in our first year, when we thought we wouldn't get more than probably 30 men in the park, we got 150 something on our very first attempt. With our stats, we realized that men were coming every single year. We had probably about 30% of the men who came the year before. So we knew we were making an impact, and we knew it was an initiative that we had to continue. Our numbers, you see the park, you saw outside to come in. I mean, this is something that needs to be replicated in other parishes, because the outpouring to this event is bursting at its seams. So we would love for other parishes to adopt this initiative and just help us to start screening, because screening saves lives.
The Jamaican Cancer Society has pulled this all together, so we're grateful for them, basically calling men over the age of 40 to come out and get screened. You know, from my experience in the hospital, most people come when it's too late. People have diabetes or pre-diabetes for years and they're coming due to the complications. So imagine if they caught it early and get it checked out, it will be well managed. And you know, 1 in 8 Jamaicans have diabetes. Yes, and many people don't even know about it. So events like this is just a reminder that we should take our health as a priority, because health is wealth.
Yes, the screening is important to be done, mostly in those patients who are above 40 years old, because it's the first time getting glasses, mostly for near vision, okay? And also all those patients who have history of diabetic in the family, glaucoma in the family, they should do the screening before that age. Okay, so that's why the screening is always important to be done.
If a man has a strong family history of prostate cancer, we advise that if they know at what age their family member was diagnosed with prostate cancer, you start screening 10 years before that. So if their family member was diagnosed at 40, we advise you to start screening at age 30. So there's where you have that little, you know, criteria, that caveat that you can screen earlier.
Men don't like to come to the doctors for some reason. So if they can have some lifestyle adjustments, and the interesting fact is that most of these chronic illnesses, they can be prevented just by having a good lifestyle. Walking 30 minutes a day is very good for the heart. Ensuring that you take low-carb foods, mostly fruits and vegetables. Ensuring that you sleep properly. People undermine the power of sleep. Sleep is not a passive activity. Sleep is an active activity, because what happens when you're sleeping? Your hormones are being balanced when you're sleeping, right? And you are less likely to have chronic illnesses. And you're less likely to have chronic illnesses like hypertension and diabetes. Also, what people miss is the mental health aspect, because the mental health and the physical health, they come together to make you as a person.
Well, you see the crowd. It's a mixture of all walks of life, right? It is a place that men come and they see other men that they will be like, oh my, you're here? Kind of thing. It's a camaraderie. It is a place that they feel we have just dedicated the time for them, and you can see that it makes a difference. There's no outside interference. It's just men. It's just a man thing, right? And I think that is what has allowed us to be able to do what we do, and for us to be able to make the impact for a Rastafarian and all walks of life to want to actually be open to doing their prostate screening, and not only blood, because we don't only do blood, because both the digital rectal exam and the blood are the most conclusive way to detect prostate cancer, and thus they are more than open and welcome. You see over in the medical side, it's just, it warms your heart.
We started in 2022 and we saw about 150 men at that point. 2023 we saw over 250 men. 2023 over 350. Last year we saw almost 500 men. So this year I'm expecting a lot more men, because they're more open to having their checks done. They actually look forward to this event. Last year we heard a lot of men say, like, "Doc, I couldn't wait to come," because they're so interested in finding out what is happening, and they're more open now. They're more informed, and they're just seeking better health care for themselves.
This day is not just about prostate and PSA testing. We have non-communicable diseases overall, such as your diabetes, your hypertension, your high cholesterol, and we do encourage everyone, not just the patrons here today, to know what your blood pressure is, right? To know what your cholesterol is at this time, right? And to know what your blood sugar levels are on a daily basis, so that we can help, or you can monitor and manage yourself, and your medical practitioner can help you monitor and manage. But not just these numbers too, you need to know what your status is, your HIV status, your syphilis status. So we do encourage testing in that area as well.
I've been working here since 2018, and I realized that most of the patients are getting blind here because they don't get a follow-up for certain conditions. So basically, I will be focusing on diabetic patients, or screening diabetic patients, glaucoma, cataract, and pterygium.
everything is free. From all their vitals checked done, their rectal examination done, their PSAs, that is done for free here today, their dental checks, ophthalmology check, dermatologist, everything is free. So they don't have to be afraid about not being able to afford anything. And even if they're screened and there's some abnormality found, they can go to the hospital and they'll get a referral, or they need to follow up at the health center, and that is also free.
Anybody who can beat Cecile, do you think you have it? Timekeeper, tell me. Cecile did 1 minute 36 seconds. Keep it going, keep it going. Stop the top, stop the clock. What time is it? Soraya White, congratulations. You came to the men's event and you've beaten Cecilia's record of 136 in the hula hoop competition. Congratulations. This basket is valued at about 30,000 or more. So congratulations. So the question asked was, who was the founder of the Great House Pharmacy? And this gentleman indeed got it right. All right, so congratulations on behalf of Great House Pharmacy. A nice, lovely gift basket. We can't even call this basket because you can use this. This can be a multi-purpose thing. So congratulations, all right? Big up.
We are proud to always partner with Jamaica Cancer Society. We do most of their events because it's dear to my heart. And we are celebrating 60 years. We are the first pharmacy in Ocho Rios. We were opened in 1966. And so we are very proud of what we have accomplished and the lives that we have touched over those 60 years. And we will continue. We have a lot of sponsors on board. We have Nestle. I don't want to get myself into trouble, but we have Nestle, we have Lasco, we have even the banks are here, NCB, JN is here. There's so much to see. We have a long list of sponsors if you want me to run that list for you. We have a long list, plus there's pharmacy here as well. As a past, Phoenix Medical, IRFM is one of our big sponsors, PBC is one of our big sponsors as well. So they can just go about the park, and there are lots of goodies to give away. We have some prizes and surprises going on as well. So there's so much more to do here than just their medical checks. So it's like a fun event while finding out about how their health is doing.
Stock up on your pharma, cold and flu. And remember, you can get them at Great House Pharmacy, you can get them at Value Pharmacy, you can get them at General Foods, just about where you get your regular groceries. Ensure that you stock up on your booze, you stock up on your blue waters, you stock up on your pharma, cold and flu.
I just want to say thank you to the many sponsors on board who have come in. Our major sponsor, which is Carimed Apotex, has been one of our major sponsors. The Great House Pharmacy, AIM, is one of our major sponsors for the event. I just want to say thank you to everybody who participated, everybody who donated, everybody who showed up, everybody who registered, IRFM, PBCJamaica. I mean, these are the people who make it possible. Observer, the media, getting it out there for us to be able to have such a wonderful event. God, the Father, who have held the rain, who have given us sunshine, who have given us wind. You know, I'm just elated. I'm so proud of this event. And I think everybody who comes here recognizes what an impact our small branch and our Jamaica Cancer Society has done in coining this event to just concentrate on our men.
We are very grateful for all the doctors, all the volunteers, everybody who come out, to include you guys who come out to be a part of this fair.